와우, 너무 반갑습니다. Welcome to Korea. 네. 자, 우리 크리스토퍼 놀란 감독님부터 인사 부탁드릴까요?
Hello, everybody. Thank you for being here. It's an honor to be here in Korea. Something I've wanted to do for a very long time, but this is my first trip here. So thank you all for being here.
Hello, everyone. I'm very, very happy to be back here. I can't believe it's been 10 years since the last time. We talked about on set when we were making the movie places we wanted to go, and this was the top of the list. So it's very exciting to finally be here and be here with this movie. Thanks.
Yes, I feel very spoiled. I was here just a couple of months ago, just for vacation with my daughter because we all really love the culture here and spending time with friends here. So it's very nice to be able to take advantage of that again, coming here with this incredible movie. So thank you so much for having us.
Thank you so much for welcoming us to Korea. I have never been here, but always wanted to come, and it's an honor to get to present everybody's hard work to such a movie-going and loving culture. And thank you so much for welcoming us so well. We had a wonderful dinner last night, and the wonderful people at Universal in Korea gave me this gift, and I thought it was absolutely the most beautiful thing because it speaks to the themes of the movie with an anchor there, but I gather that it's a Korean tradition, so I was very, very honored to be given this gift and to be able to wear it.
Well, we actually did get a little bit of time off, so I was able to walk around the city along the river, which was very, very beautiful. It's very hot here, but there are so many different places to keep cool. And then I had the pleasure of trying the salt bread, which is extraordinary and absolutely wonderful. And spoke to people who seemed very, very friendly, very welcoming here. It seems like a really marvelous city, and I'm very glad to have spent some time here.
I did. My children met me here, so they were a little jet lagged. So we didn't make it to the end of the game, unfortunately. But we got to go for quite a bit, which was a great experience. And then yesterday we got up and went on a tour and got to see quite a bit of the city, which was wonderful to have a full day off and be able to explore.
It's been amazing. I got to spend a little bit of time with some friends that I made here last time. And then I ate lots of Korean food. And then I might have dabbled in some skincare.
I love it. I mean, so as Chris said, we walked along the river that had been buried by the freeway, I understand. And I was so blown away by the nature that we saw there. We saw birds and we saw people wading to keep cool, and I just thought it was fantastic. And then I dragged Chris into Olive Young, which I think he got a little tired of, but I was having a great time. And then our son, his girlfriend is Korean American, and she gave us a long list of things that we should do, including salt bread. And it's been wonderful. We've packed as much in as we possibly can.
Yeah, it's something I've wanted to do for a long time is come to Korea with one of my films. I think really starting from when we released Interstellar, and we started to learn that Korean audiences have responded very, very well to that film. And when we were seeing how long it played in cinemas and how many people went to see it, it was very, very exciting. And it's a strange thing to have made a film and have people in another part of the world that you've never been to and you don't have an idea of or an impression of because you haven't been there yourself. But to know that audiences there are responding to your film, that's very exciting. But it really makes you want to go with the film and see what people think and sit in a room with people who are just watching it. And for various reasons, it hasn't been possible up until now. We were going to come with Tenet, and then COVID happened, so that wasn't possible. And so now with the Odyssey, we're getting to enjoy it with Korean audiences for the first time. I'm very, very excited to hear what people think.
A little bit, yes, for sure. I did a lot more walking with my 10-year-old daughter when we were here. We would just kind of get dressed in the morning, have breakfast, and then just walk all day. And I think that's a little harder when you come here with a movie of this size, because we're a little bit more in the public eye. But I feel the incredible thing, I was talking to a friend of mine when we landed here, there's something just this really big energy switch when you land in Korea. It's really, you guys have a beautiful place and your culture is just so rich and you just feel it. You feel it from the moment that you walk out of the airport and when you have that first meal. And so in many ways it's the same, but it's a little different. I'm just very happy to be here again.
Bringing
How it
film.
feels to be
Yeah.
here in Korea with the film, yes.
Well, one of the things that I love about films in general, I think cinema, is the fact that it unites people. And I think there's something really wonderful that really kind of feeds my soul, I think, and sort of makes me feel very good about what it is that we do when we bring a film to different countries, to different cultures, and present our work in a way that I think I think it shows you that there's more that unites us than divides us. And I think that the story of the Odyssey is very much a story about sort of, a human being and the things that matter to us as human beings. And I think that is something that is common to me as an English person who lives in America. It's common to people in Korea, it's common to people in France, in India. I'm just thinking about all the places that we've been with this film, and that's I think something very special about cinema in general, and so it's very exciting to be here with the film.
Well, coincidentally, I have a friend who's a baseball agent, and one of his players plays for the Heroes. And so he called and said, they're playing the night you arrive, if you can get there from the airport. So it just seemed like a wonderful opportunity. And I've always heard about baseball in Korea and how I have to see it. And it was such a wonderful experience because the cheering sections for the two teams, that doesn't happen in America. And it was so exciting for us to see the energy that the fans brought and how involved and invested they were. And it was a completely different way to watch a baseball game. So the same sport, but it was received a different way and celebrated a different way. And that was very, very fun. And I'm glad I got a chance to see that for sure.